Hey guys, you're now watching Sprightly Kid, and today I'm gonna do a squishy makeover. But last episode, or the last few episodes, I don't know, I did this squishy makeover video, squishies that were highly requested by my mom. So today's squishy is highly requested by my dad. So first victim is this donut. This is one that I painted. This is not the original design. This used to be a blueberry donut. I just painted over it. And next squishy that he selected was this one. I asked him why he wanted to see these two. He said it's because that he would maybe it should be a Mexican guy wearing the sombrero. And I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. But I have a different plan. So I have another of these things. And I decided this can be the Mexican guy with the sombrero. And this could be a raindrop. Oh, and back in 2018, I made this raindrop squishy. So now I'm making a remake of this. So here are our victims. Let's jump into squishy roasting. So the first victim is this makeup sponge. My mom gave this to me and I'm like, ooh, that's a cool makeup sponge. I could make it into a raindrop. So I have this makeup sponge. Makeup sponges are like used to blend out like the makeup powder. Okay, we have to stop talking about makeup and let's just go on to the So I have this blue paint and I'm gonna start painting the top of it. So the raindrop from 2018, it was like a color, like more raindrop-like color. I'm pretty sure that this is fine. Last time I made the Millie the whale and the birthday Gudetama squishy, and I mixed up this whale color. I was trying to make it into a light blue, but it ended up looking, I don't know what to call this color, but you know what I mean, right? So I'm just gonna paint only the top of the raindrop because I need and let it dry because I need something dry to hold on, you know? So now I'm just gonna paint the bottom of the raindrop. Good. So I feel like raindrop squishies are kind of like a cute idea. Yeah, so like you could, so it's not just blue for the raindrop color. You could for the raindrop squishies, you could basically like paint any design or color that you want. Maybe someday I'll make the raindrop squishy a thing. So while the raindrop is drying, I'm gonna work on the Mexican guy with the sombrero. So these are one of like these makeup sponges, but I wrote on it, and this is the donut. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this used to be a blueberry kind of donut, and then I painted over it. It was supposed to be a rainbow, but it ended up just looking like a sunset theme. So I'm just gonna put these two together. So now I'm gonna squirt out some fabric glue and I'm applying the glue and spreading it around. If you're wondering what that Sharpie mark thing is, it's like where I want to mark the hat when I glue it on. Oh no, I squirted too much glue. So remember, a thin layer of glue will do. You don't have to glob it all over. So I'm finished with the glue and now attaching the So now let that dry for 30 minutes. So now it has been 30 minutes and it's safe to take off those rubber bands. And let's wait for it to come back. So now I'm gonna go down to the face. already sketched out the face, but I'm just gonna paint over it with a dotting tool. So, again, I feel like raindrops are a cute idea for a squishy. In the old one, I made like a kawaii face. So this one is also getting a kawaii face. So here's one eye. Yeah, the Sharpie's kind of cloudy, you know what I mean? Like the edges are kind of like rough like clouds. Here's another eye. And here's the mouth. So now I'm gonna take some puffy paint and start filling in the gaps and then I'm using a popsicle stick to spread out the paint. And now for the bottom, start the final paint work. So first, I'm gonna start working on his skin, but I'm not gonna mix out the color because I'm pretty sure the skin looks like this. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the skin as I paint this. Time to let this to dry. I'm gonna start by painting the hat. Now that the skin is done drying, by the way. So about the hat, you know that Mexican clothing and hats and shoes and just clothing, Mexican clothing, have like a lot of details on them. So I decided for the hat, the background, the main color can be red, and the design is like there are green diamonds on one side of the hat and yellow diamonds on the other side of the hat. So I'm just gonna paint the shirt also red. So I've put a line where his shirt is supposed to be. Time to let this to dry. So now that the shirt is done, I'm actually gonna start painting. Before the details, I'm gonna start painting the pants green. Title it to Raindrop. I actually want, I feel like it's done already, but it's looking a little plain. So I'm actually going to take this a step further and use the glitter paints to give it a finished like glitter look. I'm sure it'll be pretty with the glitter paint on. Ooh. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So now the pants is done, and I'm gonna take a break from the bottom and go back to the top. So I'm gonna start. So I've already sketched out my. So I'm gonna start painting on the design with the hat. So I think in Mexican hats, there's like these diamond things on there, you know. So I'm just gonna paint green diamonds or green diamonds on one side and then yellow diamonds on the other side. Enjoy this music while I'm painting. Now the green diamonds are done, and time to paint on the yellow diamonds. Enjoy this music again. While this is drying, I'm gonna grab out some memory, a guitar. So the guitar is gonna be pretty thin, so I'm just gonna have to cut out a little chunk of memory foam, and then make it, and then divide it in half to make it kind of like thin. You know, I'm gonna draw out a guitar shape. And now so I've sketched it out, and now I'm just gonna start cutting it out. So this guitar is like an accessory for the Mexican guy with the sombrero. You know what, let's not, I feel like if we give these squishies names, I feel like it would be easier to talk about them. So, like I said, this guy's is Mexican, so we must, and Mexican people speak Spanish, so we must give him some sort of like Spanish name. I actually told that to my parents at dinner time, and my dad suggested Jose, but I was like, no, not Jose, that's too common. And then I was like, oh, I remembered at school, me and my class read about Spanish explorers from history. So I remember Cabrillo and Cortez. You know what? Let's go with Cortez. So I'm making Cortez guitar. Okay, the guitar is done. Stab the guitar with a toothpick. It's not easy. The guitar, and now I'm gonna start painting it white. Ooh, oh no. Wait, by the way, that sounded like a bird outside. Now it's time to put on the glitter paint for the top half of the raindrop. Go down to the shirt. Before I paint the diamonds on the shirt, I'm gonna go in with my dotting tool and start painting on the polo, the shirt, the polo shirt. And then I'm just gonna paint one polo yellow and the other polo green. Can you see it? Wait. One polo done. Now time for the green. Oh no, I poured way too much. Okay, the green polo is done. They both look uneven, but that's okay. They look uneven. The polos look uneven. And now I'm gonna go back to the hat and paint on the gold and paint on the glitter paint. Oh, that looks fantastic. And using paintbrush, painting on the glitter. Actually, this paintbrush is too small, so we have to get a bigger one. No, not this one. Ooh, how about this one? So let's paint on the gold. The glitter. Why did I say gold? Twinkle, twinkle. Now, before I work on the pants and the clothes, I'm gonna make a black line in between the shirt. No, not the shirt. The black line between the head part and the hat, because I'm now gonna make the hair, and we need like a starting point to do it. So we're just gonna do that. So now I'm gonna start painting the hairs. So I feel like the Mexicans have like the Mexican men have like short hair. So I'm just gonna put some little short hairs on the back. Kind of like the diamonds when I was painting the hat. Grab out a dotting tool, and the face is gonna be kind of small, so I'm just gonna put on some black eyes, dotting on the black eyes, and here's the eyes, and now we have the nose, and now we're going to paint on the mustache. So I'm just gonna work on the rest of the mustache. So here's the mustache. Can you see it? And this now is the face. I'm gonna start using a dark green and painting on the details for the pants. So I don't know if you can see it. I think you can.
how to paint this thing on the pants, but I tried my best. I'm trying my best right here, and this is my detail. This is definitely not what it looks like. I think, yeah, it's not what it looks like, but let's keep going. So I'm gonna I'm gonna start adding the legs now. So using this green to paint on the long things, which are again the legs. And now I'm gonna start painting on the shoes. And I'm gonna make the indent where the shoes end. And I'm gonna start using my dotting tool to fill in the inside of the shoes. And now painting on the other shoe. So here are the boots and the pants. Yeah, the pant thing is definitely wrong. So I'm gonna now go over here and start painting on a little pocket out of the green paint. The green pocket, and now time to let it. Now the hair is done, and what I'm gonna do now is there are like these edges that are messy in the hair, so around the hair and the hat. So I'm just gonna touch up those areas here and there, you know. Yeah, and definitely in the touch-ups you really can't see it, but yeah, so touching up, making the edges neat. I'm gonna start painting the details of the shirt, but before I do that, I'm gonna start working on the arms. So they're like on the sides. So they're like on the sides of him, and I'm gonna paint the ends of the arms brown because, you know, that's where his sleeves end, you know. Yeah, his arms can be like over his can be covering some of his pants too. So now I'm gonna put the end mark for the hand. I mean the arm. Yes, so now I'm gonna start painting on the hands now. Wait, I need more paint. I'm gonna start painting. Wait, I need to remove some of the paint because, so I'm gonna start painting on the hands. So let's talk. So before, I've actually practiced drawing the hands. So me here using a dotting tool, I'm gonna carefully draw out, paint out where I need where the fingers are supposed to be. Painting the thumb and going in with the index finger. Yay! I did it! So, wait, I need to wipe out and clean my dotting tool. So I'm gonna go in with where is my brown paint? Okay, over there. So now I'm gonna go in with a brown, and start painting on the skin of the hands, and also and I'm gonna start painting on the skin on the end of the arms and also the hands. I have to be careful because the black is still wet. Okay. Careful. Okay, there we go. Wait, I'll be right back. So here's what one of the arms and the hand look like. So now I'm gonna start on the other one. So with the other arm this time, I'm gonna make it look like he's putting his hand inside the pocket, you know? Okay, now time to paint on the skin for the end of the shirt. I actually wouldn't recommend it doing it this way, considering the two colors mixing together. But if you're really careful, you can do it. And there's the other hand complete. So I'm gonna start painting the details on the shirt, only on the back though. I'm gonna start using a green, and again I'm only gonna do this on the back and paint on the diamonds. The pants is also green, so I'm trying to make sure that the pants, that the color of the diamonds don't like touch the pants because they're like the same color, you know what I mean? Yeah, you heard the birds tweeting? That sounds nice. I'm gonna start painting on the guitar brown over the entire thing, except for the top, because I need something dry to hold on to, you know. I'm gonna let this to dry. The bottom is dry, and now time to paint on the top. Oh no. Start painting the details of the guitar. So now I'm using a dotting tool to paint inside the little hole, the little circle in the guitar. You know how all guitars have that circle here. And now I'm gonna paint on this little horizontal thing on the top. And now I'm gonna paint on some strings. Da, da, da. Paint on a little flower just in Galaxy. The Galaxy paint. This is not black paint, by the way. and I'm adding each of the little petals. It's not time to let it to dry because the black strings and the black flower, you can even hardly see it. So I'm gonna go over that with the bright colors, the same colors as Cortez's shirt. So I'm painting the little flower green, and I'm painting, and for the red, I'm gonna paint on this thing. Now I'm gonna paint on the green string as well. So for for the bright colors, I decided to use 2 elements of each color. So the green, so one of the strings and the flower are green, and the top of the guitar is red, and one of the strings are red. So that makes it fair. Here are the finished results. This is Cortez. This is his guitar. Cortez, I really like him a lot. Okay, so this is his face. So these 2 dots are like the eyes. This triangle thing is the nose, and this curly thing is the mustache. This is the polo shirt, and this is the thing on the pants. This is the legs and the boots. This is the hand in the pocket. This is another hand and arm detail, back detail on the shirt, hair, the hat detail on the hat, and also the glitter. And this is the guitar. I really like this one too. The guitarra. Cortez's guitar, it has like a flower on it. This is the hole, and his guitarra has like these 2 strings. Guitars usually don't have 2 strings, but it's too small for more strings. And this is the raindrop. Her name is Rainy. I really like her a lot. She's so cute and pretty and interesting. I really like her face and the glitter. Rainy, I want to play with you. You want to play with me? Yay! Yeah, Rainy likes playing with you guys. She likes people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeover. Oop. This is the squishiness for Cortez, and this is his guitar. Sometimes Cortez is meant to be upside down. This is Rainy. Rainy, Rainy. Okay, enough. And this is her squishiness. It's kind of slow rising. It's better than the original makeup sponge. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeover. Thank you for watching Sprightly Kid. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye guys. See you later.